Alright, Facebook. Y'all made me think this morning. I wasn't trying to think. I was just in my office trying to get some work done. But fortunately, I employ myself, so the boss was kind of understanding. Okay, when we look at this problem, I know immediately all of us go back to PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, addition, division, subtraction. I got that all wrong, but y'all know what PEMDAS stands for. If not, look it up. But here's the whole thing. If you look at this from PEMDAS, you see 6 divided by 2 plus, in parentheses, 1 plus 2. So we say 1 plus 2 is 3. We do the parentheses first. We get 3. Then we say 6 divided by 2 times 3. Then we go back left to right, and we say 6 divided by 2 is 3. And we multiply by 3, and we get 9. And when we look down here, basically this is what we're looking at, and so we get 9. And then some people, they get 1 because they want to go back up here and say 1 plus 2 is 3, and they say the 3 is still inside the parentheses, so they multiply the 2 by the 3 and they get 6, and 6 divided by 6 is 1. But the parentheses is satisfied once you add 1 and 2 together, so really there is no parentheses. You get 6 divided by 2 times 3 equal 9. So PEMDAS in this situation, in my opinion, will always render 9. But then I got to thinking about, is there any other way to write this equation? And then I came over here and I said, we always learn that 1 divided by 3 equal 1/3, and 3 divided by 1 is 3 over 1. So if you wrote this equation differently and you said 6 over 2 times 1 plus 3, then you're actually going to get 1. And if you wrote it, even if you was dyslexic, like I can be sometimes, and you didn't know where to put the division at, and you wrote it as 2 times 1 plus 2 over 3 over 6, you still get 1. So now, in the grand scheme of things, 1 seems to be an even better answer. But then I got to ask myself, what does it really matter? All these are ways of writing an equation. So the only thing that really matters, we're looking at more, and we're trying to solve a problem, but the only thing math is a language. It's whatever the author intended when they wrote down this language. Whatever problem they were trying to solve, if they meant it like this, or if they meant it like this. But we don't know, because we have these type of symbols that's created a language that creates a barrier in math, because math is a specific science. It's not like language. When I was in language arts, a person could grade your paper determining on how they felt like you interpreted the author's intention. In math, you don't have that as much, but in this kind of situation, that's exactly what you have. You don't know what the author intended, because math isn't about just solving a problem, 1 plus 2 equals 3. It's about somebody expressing a quantitative, something that's measurable, and something that they found and something that they were working on, if that makes any sense. So, like I said again, y'all made me think way harder than I wanted to think this morning. But when I came down to it, I just came down to that math was a language, and even though it's an exact science and it has a definite answer, we still don't know, because someone has to write it down in the language that they understand, and we can only interpret what they understand because of the symbols that they put down that we've already given meaning to. And in these cases, in my mind, this division symbol means the same thing as this over sign, 2 plus 1 over 6, because that's what I was taught. So if I don't know how to interpret what he was trying to convey, I really don't know what answer he was trying to get. But that's my Wednesday morning music this morning. Y'all made me think more than I wanted to think. But, if you have thoughts, questions, ideas, suggestions, I'm always open. But that's what I came up with. Thank you all for listening. Have a good day. Bye-bye.